Hello, we're back.
Yes, once again from the Wargames Emporium Store Championship. It is Ed Pemberton on the left and Tristan Van Zahn on the right. This time it's Industrial Genomics against Whizzard. Look, maybe they've made interesting versions of those IDs.
Or maybe they haven't.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah.
So at least two really evil decks that deserve each other.
Yeah. There's not really going to be a winner here without a heart attack, so let's see what happens.
The grind from IG might actually be enough to put Wizard in his place.
Yeah.
So when Wizard goes away, will the world be awash with IGs?
I mean, hopefully not. I like to have more faith in humanity than that. However, the first question against IG is always how many cards are you running so you know whether to cry or shove pencils in your eyes and then cry.
So if they say 54, it's...
Pencils in, tears down.
I actually don't know whether Ed's deck is a museum deck. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, absolutely. The difference is I've seen quite a few variations of IG, which means I'm not sure which horrible murder death will be run. I mean, obviously you're going to have stuff like this, I've seen versions of Sensies, I've seen versions of Bank of the Group.
Yes, I try to do IG fast advance with political dealings and daily business shows, just because daily business shows is only an influence.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm tempted to do it with Sensies in Polana, because that income is going to help me a little bit.
Certainly in Polana, I quite like. That allows me to run my one copy now, Salem's Hospitality, which makes people cry, such as that diaper driver deck. I snipe their only DDoS active hand.
That's always good to get, and I assume you're aware of the upcoming Terminal Directive cards.
Yes, I'm aware of some.
Scorpios defense system, I think, will really kick the degenerate Anarch decks in the teeth.
Yeah.
Essentially no recursion against that deck, because events go to account as trashed after play, and overdrawing, putting your paper clips, putting your conspiracy breakers in the bin, that counts as trashing, so they can be removed with Scorpius as well.
Is discarding trashing? I thought discarding was its own entity.
No, just if you discard for it is trashed. Yes,
Yeah.
I deliberately checked this out earlier.
However, it does show as a testament to these decks that we're talking about cards that aren't even out yet.
They're so annoying. I want Scorpios to be prevalent, so people have to respect it and play differently.
And people are
Even if not a lot of people are playing Scorpios, as long as it's prevalent enough that it changes other people's decks, I think that's fine.
I know I will be playing a lot of Scorpios, and we've drawn our hands, and we are underway.
Excellent. Here we go.
Looking at hand, obviously the move is still play remote service and grin evilly at your opponent.
Quite possibly, that's a classic IG power move. Here we go. His mandatory draw.
There's another draw, which means he's planning to put some stuff in the bins to get some use out of that ability and a hedge fund.
Why not, actually? Especially early on. Putting that remote means that you're not getting the cards in hand you need to overdraw, and you're not actually protecting your remotes as well.
Oh, but there is an ice on archives.
I suppose that's probably a quick.
Yeah,
Potentially, why not? Quick little R&D run, and trashing a breakaway grid.
Yep. That'll be the
And the steal.
That's a fecal AI, though.
It hurts a little bit, but he has had worse.
No, you put those cards back, he needs another one.
And a Faust, but of course there's definitely at least another copy in there somewhere.
Absolutely gotta be.
That's still a good start, I think. Paying the 2, taking the net damage, fair enough, but good to get up to 2 points early.
Yeah, certainly I...
And a daily cast to finish off his income.
Now, we all know what you need to do. You need to see source and get rid of those casts. Frighten him. Why do people never listen to my ideas, Ben?
I mean, it could be something to do with them being bad.
Well, yes, alright, so the ideas are bad, I suppose.
There's nothing wrong with doing, I suppose there's nothing wrong with doing like the Seesaw Scorch package in Techie.
Yeah.
Or it's doable. And of course there is cerebral casts to tank people.
Yeah, but I suppose if you're seeing cerebral cast, you're assuming some sort of damage, which means you don't get the brain damage. Mind you, that is that brain damage, so you're not...
No, you're always taking the brain damage. In the words of Run Last Click, always take the brain damage. Yes. Some more ice on R&D, which seems fair. You don't want to leave that open, since the IG ability does not affect cards trashed from HQ or R&D.
Oh, there's a friends in high places.
No reason not to do that, really. One influence, very nice in the grinder IG.
Well, there is. Supposedly, whenever you play Friends in High Places,
You lose your friends.
Yeah, I was going to say, a fairy dies, and you lose your friends.
Oh, here we go, the first remote, and it's Jackson. Why not?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a Jackson, nothing especially oppressive yet.
Oh no, especially because you can start dumping those things face down in the bin, and as far as the opponent's concerned, they're all shocks, and I'm terrified.
Yeah, they're shocks. They could be fetals. Fetals still aren't always, I think.
The pay does, but the damage does not.
That's true. No, that's right.
However, given the trend of whatever else I've said, you might as well just steal it and then give it to the court for all I know. And there's something very nice. Putting a dice to show how many cards you've got in the bin, so you don't have to count it every 2 damn minutes.
That is excellent courtesy work from Ed. He's really actually quite a nice guy when he's not playing NPE decks.
Yes, or taking your global food initiatives home. Which you did do, Ed. You took my global food initiatives home for 2 weeks.
Ouches.
And we've got some hand doctoring.
I guess because he's overdrawn again.
Oh no. He's up. Oh no. Well, what? I think it was the Jackson.
Oh, it's yes, he's Jackson. There
Yes.
we go. That's what's actually occurred. If we were paying attention,
Yes.
that would probably do it.
However, if we were paying attention, we'd also be watching a Whizzard versus IG game.
Fortunately, this one doesn't go on too long. I've checked ahead. It's not like the there's one that goes on for like half an hour.
Oh god. Playing through those games feels like it's the soul or something.
Yes.
Lots of things are dying and not much is being achieved.
My runner deck was a bit slow on the day. Actually,
Yeah.
It did feel a bit painful.
You playing your smoke?
I was playing smoke. Yes. Lost to Dave Boyland around 1 because I foolishly I was in the position to clot, but I didn't think I was able to get in after clotting. However, that did let him score his breaking news and therefore railgun me. So,
That's not new.
several more remotes now from Ed.
Welcome to
It's,
remotes. We've got not much fun, games you don't want to play.
That was terrible.
I know.
That's 3 remotes, including one with an upgrade. So that's probably a Breakaway
Yeah, I saw the
hostile.
Breakaway hostile and 2 things that he's going to want to get rid of.
Some things. They could be bioethics.
Yeah. Bioethics are things.
It's all about ethics in biology.
Absolutely. Or they could be, to put the runner's mind at peace, their IT department. You know about those.
Sure, let's say that they're that. Okay, he's run.
And that's the Breakaway grid. And
Spending it, resing it, using it now just to make sure that it's. And then he's popping up. Actually, it's a Sensi. Okay, so that's not an expensive trash at all for Tristan.
no. Perhaps it was some sort of bluff that it was a hostile? I'm not
Yeah, I mean, it was worth doing, I guess.
sure. Especially with 3 Joes.
Actually, no, I'm entirely wrong. There are a lot of face-down cards in Arco, so that was a lot more expensive than it looked.
Yes.
Just it's out of 5 money now, so I don't think you can keep that.
However, he does have liberated accounts online and a daily pass that's about to take over, which means maybe he can hold it.
Quite possibly, yes. No reason he can't build up some more money. The question is, what's he going? Is he going to spend too much time trashing to not draw enough cards? Oh, excellent cerebral static.
Yeah.
I did used to love cerebral a lot when noise was everywhere. He was my beta minus. Now he's sort of gone away.
Yeah.
I guess he's just too slow compared to stuff like Whizzard.
And I don't think he's run rich enough to be able to dodge the limiting users. I know he's got
That
ace.
too, yes.
He's got the ASOS, but he tends to try and spend this. He's got
So that's just spending a lot on his wild pancakes. So he'll be well set up later on.
Yeah.
It's worth taking a little break and icing that remote, meaning that probably is his hostile.
yes. Just keep that around.
That's
I forget, does hostile trigger if you trash ice?
yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Whenever the runner trashes corp cards, so yes, because for example, if you apocalypse, you electrocute yourself.
Yeah.
He's cleared away that cerebral with an employee strike. That's pretty big stuff.
Mind you, there are only 2 face downs in the bin, so that's not as big as it could be.
No, I mean, certainly not, but it's worth it just to get that through. Right?
Absolutely. Moats with upgrades.
The second hostile. No reason not to expect that.
No, especially when.
Although it's really how lucky do you think that's been to get like 2 hostiles and 2 quick plays.
From playing against Ed, he's either incredibly lucky, incredibly good, or possibly both.
I think both, yes.
Yeah.
Another daily cast.
And
finally,
the Faust.
Finally found the Faust.
Found the Faust. Degeneration to the max.
Yes, and that engine's going to be going full speed soon.
And with 1 ice on each server, one of which being archives, that's actually run archives against IG. There's not much that's really going to keep him out.
No, definitely not. Ed could be sneaking out a Shiashi? But I feel like that's very unlikely.
Oh.
You can always do.
Except early on.
Right. I think this is what Ed's got to do, really. He's not going to keep Tristan out, so he's going very wide, off-screen wide.
Yeah. At least he's moved the coffee.
That's true, yes.
Yeah. I mean, this certainly puts me in mind of my Gagarin deck, where I was certainly having around 2 or 3 ranks of absent.
He's ready to check one of this.
Yeah, I think it's being rezzed.
It
There's
is
the
being rezzed,
breakaway
and the other one is also being rezzed, I presume.
Oh,
yes.
this is...
Oh, Ed's reached maximum degeneracy.
And there's a bioethics commission that's being blown to bits.
But it's still 2 net damage.
Absolutely. Zap. Zap. Spooned and something that it wasn't spooned, I would imagine. Deja vu for the...
Yeah, deja vu. Something. And he's ditching a Blascrete. Well, I guess he's only going to 10 and not spend it yet, so why
Two
not?
plasma and a second copy of Wildside.
Yeah. That's fine. I think that's...
Yeah, you don't expect that much resource crunching from IG.
No.
You do need some solace somewhere. That's good delivering that corporate town.
No, I think corporate towns... Actually, it's only 2 influence.
Yeah.
But they're not scoring the agendas they need to in order to pay for it.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting, actually, to try and find... Especially with... oh my god, it's the slums!
And those hostile infrastructures just got a whole bit less to them.
Well, it's still hitting him to do it, but at least he doesn't have to do it a lot. He found another bioethics, so that's gone. That card on the end of the guess. Oh, it's a shock and it's being left out. Yeah. I guess it just didn't pay for it.
There's another reason
Yeah, that
I mind is because
Especially because if it's in the bin, then then Ed's got a chance to put it back in his deck. There, you...
Well, no, because it would have been slogged away.
Oh,
But you might as well leave it out since you know where it is. And it cost him 1 net damage to access as opposed to 3 net damage to access the trash.
yeah.
So it would have actually probably been too lethal. I think Tristan's definitely smart enough at Netrunner to remember that's a shock, although now it's in the bin.
And there is something else.
It's pretty solid in the bin, it's a nice place for it to live.
Yep.
2 more remotes from here, Jesus.
For all the hate they get, I do very much enjoy horizontal.
It's interesting. I think the problem is where it comes into a stage where you're like, okay, I'm just waiting to lose.
Yeah, it can get to the point where it can just drag out the games and you will be lost.
So Tristan might be in a position to switch up his attack styles now. He's got his medium out. He's found it turns out that shock was replaced with a shock. But he might as well again leave it out because just too brutal in terms of net damage.
One might say shocking if they were as bad at jokes as I was.
Boo.
Thank you.
But that medium being out means he's now got a chance to do some serious central pressure with that draw engine as well.
Yeah, which means he's also got a chance to die with that serious draw engine. Pressure he's got.
That's always the double-edged sword of your techie.
Yeah, you don't want to be accessing too much, especially not.
But you need to keep going, otherwise you'll lose it. More traditional means. Telling that the only agenda that's even been seen is the one that's stolen right at the beginning.
And it was the fetal AI.
things. Make runs.
Running a thing. Running a thing. Teasing.
Running a thing.
It's a psychic field.
Whoa. Let's get the psychic field graphic up.
Do we have a psychic field graphic?
Not yet, we don't.
However, on the video, I can guarantee there will be a very well made, very glossy, very nice psychic field graphic, won't there, Ben?
No.
Okay, fine.
Well, that's in the past for you now, viewers, so you'll know whether it will.
Yeah.
And Tristan lost that side game.
And goodbye cards. Goodbye.
Which means, of course, oh god, that's huge. That's a huge 6 cards lost.
Was one of those the levy?
One of those is a levy, which means we know he's got one, so he might actually just pay it now. No, that's 8 being spent. No, he has. Yes, he has.
Yep. Same old thing. Clutch.
Always good to have a levy in this kind of deck. I don't think I think Ed told me later on that he wasn't running a levy in his Valencia.
No, I don't run a levy in my null. I just hope to close it out first. And there's some rather brown trousers if I don't.
Yes, very much a brown trousers moment, but at least that's a really good time to play it, actually. On 0 cards, pulled him back up to safety.
Absolutely. Excellent.
And that's a HQ run. HQ run. I think
As a Ronin.
good to get the good. Very important to get the runs.
Absolutely, get them out there.
That's going to be like that's going to be the main way you die really against your deck.
Certainly, you motion it, you think it's a trap. Technically, it is, but that's what you're thinking of.
Well, the best way now is generally dedication ceremony,
Yes.
which I think Ed is using.
Fantastic. I run a similar thing. First accounts.
Yes, reversed accounts is also very nice. It's definitely a bit less impactful. Although if I was going to use dedication for other things, I'd probably have reversed accounts as well.
Yeah.
So, like in an answer robes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yet more remotes from Ed. Oh
Yep.
wow, change the record.
Come on, Ed, where's that hard-hitting news?
Checking more remotes.
Hoss.
Jesus. That's a 3rd hostile.
No breakaway, which means it can't be res because Ed is so
Ed
poor.
is very poor.
However, that's a vanilla.
It's quite fun.
Yeah, save our souls.
That's quite a good tax, actually, vanilla.
Yeah.
1 card.
And something's going into bin. Or something's actually being cleaned in the game.
It's a chairman hero, so that's points.
And he's also running the chairman.
Yeah,
Ed.
that's a good way to you work that with your Ronin.
Yeah. Yep. Running the Ronin, a certain amount all is forgiven. Because if you're crazy enough to run Ronin, the chances are you're doing something a bit wacky and a bit flashy.
Yeah, it's doing more than just waiting out the game at least, which is interesting.
Giving him amount of paper that you wait to bleed to death.
This is brick. It's tough to break. Strength 6, and then can install a card from archives immediately.
I think the 6 is being, 3 cards being paid.
Yeah, they are.
I think 2 go down. There's the 3rd. Right, into archives we go. And
There's definitely at least 1 shock in there that
shock
we
in
saw
there.
earlier. And knocking everything over, it's so disorderly.
Yeah. So degenerate, even the archives themselves rebel and fall to pieces. Genetics Pavilion, shock. There's
the
a
future perfect.
This could be endgame.
That's 2. That's 2 future perfects?
Oh dear, I don't think this is going to be going very well for him. And there's the iPad Plus, adding insults to what is very much an injury there.
Although the side game will get played.
Yes.
Ed is on. Oh, Ed has no money.
I believe. I thought he was already picked up.
Oh, no, he's already picked them up. Never mind.
Don't worry about it. Bear in mind, he's not
God
got.
damn them.
He's got to win 2 side games and
To win the game. Actually, no, Ed has to win 2 to win the game. To stay alive.
Yeah.
Tristan only needs to win 1 of them.
to win the game and then just go back into archives.
Yes. Although he is still holding on to them.
Yeah, he's clinging on. However, now it's fairly up.
Now Tristan can just go in again.
Yeah, he knows where the game is. And Ed may be in trouble.
This is the Jackson down there, right? Waiting. Although Ed definitely will. Yeah. So what he's doing there is making sure he doesn't die from net damage, showing that he wouldn't die from net damage because he would have his iPad worse. And he's clinched it there. That's a double win for Tristan.
Absolutely. Very well played on both sides, I thought.
As much as it hates me to say, that wasn't the least fun IG game I've seen.
No,
so,
I've certainly seen worse. I've certainly played worse as IG. And
so you'd say you've had worse, Will?
Oh god.
So that's where we leave Ed for this series of videos. We've got some other players coming on in a little bit for the second round of Swiss.
And we'll hopefully see you then. Bye.